Hello, hello. It is still the same day. We're back at it for day 7. And why? It's because we failed earlier. We've had time to reflect. I ate some food, showered. Uh, yeah, and I didn't want to end on a failure today. So we're going to do 10, maybe 15 more minutes trying to get this fire. But if you do the same thing over and over again and it's not working out, then that's crazy. That definition of crazy. So I did a little bit of research, found out my fire making kits, those little pieces, they can actually unravel. So yeah, I look like a fool for just keeping them all bunched up. My wife was like, "Why are they so compact? You feel like you could unravel them." So I got them unraveled. We're gonna start trying to get it. Let's get right into it today. Again, it's a bit later now, but told my wife too that this is what I want to do. Like, this is how I want to spend my time. So, if you know what you want to do, you know how you want to spend your time because you know that your dream is that important, then this is what it takes. Like, that shouldn't seem like work. It should seem like what you want to do with your time. And whether or not it's easy or hard, just trying to find ways to use the magnesium without tiring my hand out too much. I thought maybe flipping it over some, getting some of the other side, a little fresh on that side, but what did I learn from earlier? I learned that I can't get that frustrated. Once I started getting angry, and once I even tossed this flint, I knew I was done. I was getting upset. I was tired. That's the thing with Survivor. There is no breaks to go and get some food. That's why it's so hard. That is why I believe it's one of the hardest things. There's no time to go and take a nap or just figure it out. There's no time for that. Which is why I'm out here again. It's because this is important. I need to continue to feel what it's like to be fatigued, to be tired. That's why I'm creating all my videos normally right after my last workout of the day. So that's when I'm the most tired. I haven't ate food in the longest amount of time of the day. And it's making it feel more Survivor-like, at least for me personally. But anyway, I'm hoping that now that these are spread out, maybe this will work out just a little better. Wow. Voila. Fire. Oh my gosh. My wife was right. Holy crap. Okay, I do not want to get that caught up in the flames. Wow. Okay, that's the biggest fire I've ever built by a long shot. Okay, it's simmering down. I almost had to put it out myself, but let that cook. Let it cook. Wow, like, that's up there. That's way taller than anything I had been building, and it was in less than 4 minutes. Wow, made it seem easy. Oh, shoot. As you can see, it's getting over onto my other resources that I don't want to. Wow. Okay, so I was making it extra challenging on myself by keeping it sprawled out, which makes me look like the fool. But I don't care. I was making it harder on myself, so now I know, right? It's just like, that's crazy. I looked like a fool for 6 full days, but I learned. This is the learning process. This is the process of evolution. I came out here at 8 o'clock and I just said, let's get after it again. And sure enough, I made it just like that. It was a lot easier than I had anticipated it being, and it was all because I changed the strategy. I asked my wife of what I could change. She gave me one recommendation, and bam. I was just trying to do it on expert mode, I guess. I mean, pretty impressive, those first few fires, if you think about it, compared to what I just did there. But anyway, that's called redemption. That is why you never give up. You always come back for more, even when you do fail. This is what it's all about. This is learning opportunities that Survivor has to offer, but in a bigger scale. You know, I just built a fire today. I spent 30 minutes earlier and I failed. I came back 2 hours later and bam, success. Just like that, because I came back and tried again and I didn't give up. And most people would not have came back. Most people would have just called it a day and tried again tomorrow. But that's not the Survivor way, and that is surely not the Mesh way. We keep going until the job is done. So, that is some success right there. Nice. Now that we know that, honestly, these videos might be pretty short. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, I made one fire in a few minutes. Let's see how tomorrow goes. I'm excited. Who knows, if I'm building fires quicker, maybe I'll build 2 or 3. Potential is endless. So thanks for watching up to this point. Day 7 of fire making in the books. I will see you again tomorrow.